Got the F-Town bounce. Get off the wall, gon' get you some cash, gon' get you some. Stop standing around. Cash going up, rain coming down, drip, drip. We don't see no drop. Dodging.
Oh, who say does that?
You're now connected to Jackie Zulu.
Hello and thanks for joining us. Noche Le'ena. So the end of the season, Greg, is in sight now. Are players glad to see the finish line approaching?
I think it all depends on where you're at in the standings, Kevin. I mean, playoff-bound teams are eager to wrap things up, but those on the bubble probably wish they had more padding in their schedule.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
LaVine can't hit. Halliburton on the wing. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Edwards. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton outside. Shoots from the right block. And Siakam with the nice bucket inside.
Oh, great ball movement there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Williams. To halt the run. Good D by Siakam.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
And what's impressive about Patrick Williams, the consistency from that range.
Yeah, and on top of being a great athlete, he's a good shooter, GA. And that includes at the free throw line. You just wish he'd get there a little more often.
And the Pacers with possession here after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Here's Turner, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Timeout. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. Taking a look at Indiana. They're locked in again at that third spot. Not a bad place to be.
And right now, Chicago, they just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Mathurin for 3. Reed with the rebound. Chicago is gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Edwards can't hit. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Pacers now. Siakam outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Williams with the block.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
And it's good for 2.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Nembhard. Anthony Edwards making his last shot from 12 feet out. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Bulls trail by 5. Edwards finds Williams. Back to Edwards. Bulls moving the ball around. Out to White. LaVine with it. Halliburton picks him up. LaVine can't hit.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court.
Oh!
Yes! The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Offline with his 3. Williams outside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Halliburton against White. Turner with a screen on White. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Siakam. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
To the inside.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Indiana.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Robinson's checked in for Patrick Williams. Alex Caruso comes in for Edwards. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And Nesmith with the slam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Levine kicks the ball. Outside for Robinson. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Robinson with the block. In transition, here come the Bulls. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
TJ McConnell.
It's almost hard to believe that Zach LaVine is still getting better, but he really is maturing into his game and getting sharper as a player.
Chicago making some changes. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Reed. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Alex Caruso. Passes it to Nesmith. Feeds it to Toppin. Stolen by Robinson. For 3, Levine. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
McConnell with it. Scoreless thus far. Over to the left wing. 1 second left. Robinson with the block. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Pacers lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got Nesmith. Draymond Green is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's TJ McConnell. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. For 3, Edwards. And he's good on the 3 ball. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Nembhard. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Down low, here's Craig. He nails it, and we're tied up. Craig's got his first points of the game.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Nembhard, guarded by Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Javonte Green, he's checked in for Chicago. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. They trail by 1. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And the shot goes in. Chicago has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Ball dishes to Green. Green with a screen for Edwards. Off target from the wing. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And the Bulls with some changes. Reed comes in for Green, and it's Whiten for Alex Caruso. Siakam is checked in for the Pacers.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around.
Outside Mathurin. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Right side White. Outside Edwards. There's the pick. High post shot. It's Chicago with another bucket.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Indiana's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 6 points.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Smitty, we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent.
Drills the three-pointer. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
At the arc, Siakam can be so dangerous. When he gets an opening, he drills it.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Williams comes in for Mitchell Robinson, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Edwards.
When defending pick and roll, you play ball to pass, but he still makes it work.
McConnell finds Mathurin. Halliburton with it. Excellent D there from Ball. Mathurin against LaVine. Second shot opportunity, and the jumper is good. Now just a 2-point Indiana lead.
If history is any indicator, more often than not, LaVine's going to take this shot. It's what he's built to do.
McConnell against Ball. McConnell kicks to Halliburton, and Siakam has it in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Indiana's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Green with a screen on LaVine. And there's Green on the assist from Mathurin. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's how you run the pick and roll, especially with Draymond Green. Such a good decision maker in those situations.
Here's Ball to the paint. Reed. Basket good.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
McConnell against Ball. Knocked away. Williams with the steal. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. Back to McConnell. And the wide open shot from Green. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Indiana out in front. They're up by 3. And a Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. Shaq, was there a team you hated to see on the schedule?
Houston, but not because of the Jet.
Yeah, I know who you were afraid of.
I didn't say afraid. Don't put words in my mouth, Kenny.
It's hated, not afraid. And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
You love what their second unit has done. Major contributions offensively. I just wonder if they can keep it up.
Well, it's been part of their identity, having interchangeable parts. It's just how this team is built. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Bulls trail by 3. Time now for an injury report. And now to the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has an update for us on Anthony Edwards. What's the news there, Dave?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some information from the Bulls' head athletic trainer. And guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. There's lots of heavy heads in that training room right now. They have no idea when he'll be able to return, and certainly not tonight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
I mean, a devastating blow, to say the least.
Leighton Levine on the wing. Williams is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. There's the screen. Ball with the bucket.
A nice compliment to his passing game. When Ball's jumper is falling, he's that much more dangerous.
Here's Nembhard. Light covering. Floats one. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 5.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Williams passes to Levine. Ball from long range. And the Bulls another 3.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Halliburton looking around. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Shot from 12. Again, Indiana.
The touch on Halliburton's shot really opens the floor up for him, letting him get to that mid-range.
Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Siakam. Goes up at the stripe. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. The lead is 2. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The pass to Nembhard. Siakam, a screen on White. Inside, pocket 4, and Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Out to White. Outside, Ball. There's the pick. Over Halliburton. Again, Chicago. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Halliburton outside. Here's the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Took him no time at all on that one. Levine's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Halliburton. Levine against Mathurin. 6 to shoot. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, Levine puts up a deep 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. So the Pacers call timeout. Their first of the game. Robinson's checked in for Chicago. Neesmith, he's checked in for the Pacers. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Halliburton against Ball. And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And they bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Levine kicks to Reed. They set the pick. Here's Ball. The rebound by Halliburton. Pacers trail by 10. It's up a 3. Indiana again missing.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. And he's a defensive ball hog. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And going back to him being second in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game. His peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Draymond Green is checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Robinson hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Timeout called the Pacers. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
They've just been taking smarter, higher percentage shots, and they are hitting them with regularity right now.
At the elbow, Toppin. Can they get it? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Pacers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for White. For 3, Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Nembhard. Driving in. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim He's likely to remember that one.
For three, Levine, another three for Chicago.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Green is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Nesmith. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's McConnell in at the point guard. It's stolen by Mathurin. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
LaVine deciding where to go with it. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 15. Pass to McConnell to the middle. And Green slams it in.
At 6'7", Draymond is always capable of skying up for slams like that one.
Here's LaVine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Terrible shot selection, but you got to appreciate his confidence.
McConnell finds Mathurin. Going inside. Indiana moving it around. Over LaVine. And it's Mathurin missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again. Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Pacers trail by 15. Out to the wing. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Green with a screen on Robinson. Mathurin for three. Green with the rebound. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. And Green slams it in.
Quality possession. Lonzo orchestrating right now, delivering a pinpoint pass.
McConnell passes to Green. Here's Nesmith. They kick it out to Green. Three-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the pass to Caruso. Robinson sets a screen for Ball. Inside. Robinson misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Chicago making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Robinson. Williams comes in for Javonte Green. And it's White in for Alex Caruso. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. There's a good screen. Ball with it, picked up by Turner. And another miss by Chicago. Pacers trail by 14. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Williams. Halliburton against Ball. Right side, Levine. Hits the target from 18 feet. Levine's got 27. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
Lonzo Ball.
And the second free throw, good. Pacers trail by 17. And the Pacers call time here. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting two out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind. And that's special. Turner knowing ahead of time when to get up for the alley-oop.
In the corner, it's Levine. Shot from the wing. And again, no good by Chicago. The Pacers are gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. White against Halliburton. Turner with a screen on White. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Levine kicks to Williams. Ball dishes to Levine. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series as it comes to a close.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 19-point game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Quinones. Here's Nesmith. Count that one.
Nesmith. Assisted Quinones.
Now here's Dosunmu. And again, no good by Chicago.
Bulls foul. Dosunmu. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for the Pacers, Quinones.
He hits the second from the line. Fires from way outside. Can't connect. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.